So according to legend, you should plant your potatoes on March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. You know, this may be true for some growing zones, but it's too early for some zones and it's too late for others. So if you plant too late, the plants may not make potatoes, and you plant too early and the frost can kill your plants. So a better way to go about this is to find the correct time to plant your potatoes and put them in at the right time to give them a chance for success. So today I'd like to share with you when to plant your potatoes according to your planting zone, which is the best type of potato to grow in your zone, and my favorite varieties of potatoes to grow. Potatoes are classified into determinate and indeterminate groups. So the determinate type will put on one set of tubers of potatoes and that's it. It is considered an early or short season potato and will be done making potatoes in 70 to 90 days. An indeterminate potato will put on a set of tubers at each joint. So they may take up to 110 up to 160 days to make potatoes, and these are called late season potatoes. These potato plants you can keep burying the stem, and at each leaf joint you will get another set of potato tubers. So for those of you that have a long growing season, you can grow indeterminate type and keep burying the stem to get more potatoes. Now potatoes, they come in many colors: blue, pink, yellow, and red. They all grow basically the same way. Okay, potato plants are cold tolerant and can take a light frost. Therefore, you can plant them in the garden 4 weeks ahead of your average last frost date. If you don't know when your average last frost date is, do an internet search on the word average last frost date in your city and state, and you will get a date. From there, you want to count back 4 weeks, and this is the time you get to plant your potatoes. So I would plant the determinate and the indeterminate types at the same time. You know, potatoes like to be planted in a nice, soft, sandy loam soil with high organic matter. So what you want to do is cut the potatoes so that each piece has one eye, and you want to set the pieces 4 inches deep in the soil, about 12 inches apart. You want to put a 2-inch layer of straw over the area, and your potatoes will start to emerge from the ground about 3 weeks after planting. And please add extra straw, 2 inches every 2 weeks, to keep the roots cool. Now each planting zone will have a different start time, and this is important to start at the right time so you get a good crop. Alright, zones 9 and 10, you can plant your first determinate crop of potatoes in January and grow them through the spring. Then you would harvest these in early summer. Now I would grow an indeterminate potato for late summer, early fall crop. Now the heat of the summer is going to determine how far into the summer the indeterminate potatoes will grow. Please mulch for best results. Alright, zone 8, you can plant your determinate potato crops in February, then you can harvest during early summer, and I would grow your indeterminate potatoes for late summer, early fall crop. Now the heat of the summer again will determine how far into the summer the indeterminate potatoes will grow. If you mulch them, they're going to do so much better. Alright, zone 7. Start your potato crop around March 1st. Determinate potatoes will be ready to harvest in 70 to 90 days once the plants die down. Now the indeterminate potatoes, you'll want to keep hilling them and growing them until your first fall frost. Please remember to mulch them. Zone 6. Start your potato crops around March 15th. Your determinate potatoes will be ready to harvest in 70 to 90 days. You kind of check to see once the plants die down. Now the indeterminate potatoes, you'll want to keep hilling them and growing them out until your first fall frost, and remember to keep them mulched. Alright, zones 5. Start your potato crop around April 1st. Determinate potatoes will be ready to harvest in 70 to 90 days once the plants die down. Now you can try to grow some indeterminate potatoes. Your success will be determined by how early the frost arrives in the fall. You can throw some frost blankets over them in the fall if you need to. Alright, zones 4. You can plant your first crop of determinate potatoes around April 15th. If you want a succession crop, plant another crop of determinate potatoes May 1st. All right, zones 3, you can plant your determinate crop of potatoes around May 1st. You may have to frost protect the plants in the spring and in the fall to get a crop. My favorite varieties of determinate potatoes are Yukon Gold, Norchip, Norland, Purple Viking, Red Gold, and Adirondack Blue. Now my favorite varieties of indeterminate potatoes are Desiree, German Butterball, Nicola, Carola, and Nakota. So if you want to learn more about growing potatoes and other vegetables, you can jump into our High Performance Garden show. There's over 300 episodes for you to learn from, and it's free and it's online. And you can find it on our website at thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show. If you want to learn more food growing success secrets, you can find them on our Food Growing Success playlist.